Corruption, a fact of life no matter where you live. Around the world, groups of young activists are working hard to fight corruption and improve the lives of their country's people. In 2010, they formed the Global Youth Anti-Corruption Network, a dynamic group designed to bring these innovative thinkers together. On January 12th, the group was gathered together remotely for the first time to share their ideas, experiences, and music.
We have a common goal, we have a common focus, and we are connected.
The day began with a discussion of networks themselves and how they can offer insight into the group dynamics.
So this is just another illustration of how we can use network analysis to think about how we're connecting as an organization, how we're connecting as individuals, and how we can actually strengthen our interactions as a group.
All eyes then turned to India, where the youth group Patang shared their beliefs on the power of transparency in government.
We should definitely move towards more transparency in our lives. We should walk the talk and we should definitely practice what we preach.
Patang advocated successfully for the passage of the Access to Information Act and has seen nationwide change as a result.
It has also empowered the individuals to engage more deeply with governance and take initiative to fight for their own rights.
The key message here is that information and access to information changes fundamentally the relationship between the citizen and the state.
One way to raise awareness and empower citizens to ask questions is through music. These young activists produce songs with bands from all over the world to spread their anti-corruption message.
Corruption is a thing that we are living with on a day-to-day basis here in Zimbabwe and stuff, and maybe in many African countries as well. So coming up with the lyrics themselves was not really a challenge.
The group was also exposed to a new approach to polling, using mobile technology as a tool to engender nationwide communication.
We are a network of young people, and I think we have an opportunity to bring in fresh and new ideas.
By doing away with methods that are costly and time-consuming and embracing mobile technology that so many people carry with them every day, leaders can tap into their people's opinions on issues that are very complex, and some that are pretty simple too.
If you remember in my presentation, I asked you to call into a number and I did a mini survey with you. And I asked you the question, do you want to hear our music band from Colombia play? And those who called in 100% said yes.
In the Philippines, a group of young thinkers wanted to change the way that supplies were delivered to local schools. They partnered with everyone from the Boy Scouts to major corporations to make sure that school supplies found their way to the classroom.
Why is it that the textbooks could not reach those far-flung villages while Coca-Cola soft drinks are readily available in stores? And so, the Department of Education started talking with Coca-Cola. Is it possible that you can deliver the books while you are delivering the soft drinks? And they agreed.
Their success proves what can happen when citizens work together.
The important thing to keep in mind here is if you want to push a reform, a governance reform, an anti-corruption reform, you really need to build a coalition because you're not going to be able to do it by yourselves.
As the summit wound down, it was clear that everyone involved saw the potential power of this network.
We are also appreciative of the fact that it widens the horizon of our young people here, that corruption is not only a domestic issue, that it could be raised at the level of the global level.
So Bangladesh, Belgium, Burundi.
The group members walked away energized by the ideas that were presented and inspired by the possibilities that working together will create for the future. Through music and shared ideas and thoughtful discourse, members of the Global Youth Anti-Corruption Network broadcast their message loudly and clearly. As the group from the Philippines put it,
what you're doing. Stop it right now. Stop what you're doing. Stop it right now. Stop what you're doing. Stop it right now. Stop what you're doing. Stop it right now.